Mastek, they've reported the June quarter results and posted a 16% growth in the bottom line. The top line grew about 9% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. EBIT margins expanded a little bit as well. In fact, about 20 basis points. Let's get in the CFO of the company, Abhishek Singh. He joins us right now on the show. Good having you, Mr. Singh. Thanks so much for taking the time out. How would you summarize the quarter? A 9% top-line growth in revenues seems to be fairly strong on the base that you have. Is this the sign of how the quarters ahead could look like?
Yeah, thanks for having us on your show. It's been a pretty good quarter. It's been the result of all the investments that we have been making over the last 18 to 24 months, strengthening our business both in US and in UK. And as a result of that, you can see the momentum. And as always, we endeavor to maintain the momentum.
So there are two ways in which you can then tell us how do you expect to maintain the momentum. One is, I presume expecting such similar performances quarter on quarter might be difficult, but is the momentum looking strong for the next 2 or 3 quarters? Is it currently, with all the trade war fears going on and, well, Brexit not completely out of the window, is it possible to look 3 quarters out and feel confident about how the year could look like?
So I will focus on all the lead indicators. The financial performance is essentially a lag indicator. So in terms of the pipeline, that has grown up by almost 25% quarter on quarter. The order book remains robust, and we are signing multi-year deals. As far as the impact of Brexit is concerned, as we proceed, the requirement for IT services for the various new departments that are being created under Brexit by the UK government would require us to service them for all their IT requirements. So as far as our horizon and visibility is concerned, we do not see any lead indicators of things ebbing.
Abhishek, majority of the growth, I believe, has been coming from the UK markets, and this could be the second or the third quarter we've seen the US side of the business lagging. Could you tell us when do you exactly see sales augmentation taking place from the US market? What are the current trends they're suggesting?
Right. So actually, this is the first quarter where US has actually come to party. Sequentially, it grew 4.2%. Year on year, it was around 10% plus. INR terms, it would be even higher. And all the investments that we have been doing in the digital commerce space, you got to understand that we have retail as a sector going through the transformation. And the transformation is essentially from the brick and mortar story to the e-commerce or the digital commerce way of doing the business in future. And we have been helping them with that transition. So a lot of them have taken time to make the decision, but the direction is irreversible. Everyone needs Amazon experience, and that's what we are helping our customers with. So that said, we would like to believe that these investments would fructify. Put it in context that in UK we have been 22 years, if not 25 years old. In US, it's possibly a year and a half. So in that context, I would say that US is starting to contribute.
EBIT margins, Abhishek, 11.2%. Is this something that can be maintained or bettered upon?
So we would like to believe that there will always be an upward bias as far as the EBITDA or EBIT margin percentages are concerned. And as I've shared in earlier conversations as well, as we continue to grow and have the ability and the latitude, we'll continue to invest in the business at this size and the markets that we are in. There are tremendous potential, and the more you invest, the better chances of growth are out there. So margin trend would continue to have an upward bias, and we'll continue to invest in the business.
Would have loved to chat more, Abhishek, but we're out of time completely. The market's about to shut shops. We'll need to address that. But congratulations and thanks for the patience today, and all the best for the quarters ahead.